Hi, thanks for coming. We're going to start our evening tonight. My name is Stephanie, and I'm part of a group here at USF called Ner Tamid, which in Hebrew means eternal light. We are an organization of Jewish and non-Jewish students who believe that Jesus is Messiah while maintaining a Jewish expression of faith. Our hope and our goal is to demonstrate the light and the love of God through character, actions, service, and worship here at USF and in our community. One major aspect of Messianic Jewish identity and expression is our ties to Israel. Further into tonight's presentation, Dr. Michael Brown will augment on the constructs of Messianic Judaism and specifically why we're all here tonight on Israel. Ner Tamid, being fellow Bulls and part of the community, became interested in inviting someone to the USF community to speak about Israel when last spring there was at least for myself personally, there was a surprising series of week-long events revolving around one theme, and it was called Israel Apartheid Week. During the week of activities related to this central concept, there were three main accusations that were being made against Israel: that Israel is an apartheid state, that Israel is an occupation state, and therefore Israel is ultimately a violator of human rights. Typically, like many of you in this room and like most other young people, I have a propensity for peace. We at Ner Tamid understand God's heart regarding peace, reconciliation, and upholding the golden rule of doing unto others as you would like to have done unto you. However, when events are organized with a scapegoat in mind, Israel in that case, the possibility of marginalization and erroneous information increases, and Ner Tamid USF didn't find that to be balanced, fair, or constructive. With that in mind, in inviting our guest, Dr. Michael Brown, to make a case for Israel, Ner Tamid, in the spirit of diplomacy, fairness, and democracy, sent out personal email invitations to various groups and organizational leadership on campus that would potentially and possibly be interested in finding a speaker this evening to have a dialogue, debate, conversation, however you'd like to phrase it, but ultimately to have that differing view and perspective, to share a platform so that there may be both sides and positions being represented on the Israel-Palestine case. However, that effort was only met with one response, and that it was not possible for that particular organization to participate in it this season. It was Ner Tamid's hope that by having both angles to make cases and presentations, that all of us who are in the audience and in attendance could cultivate our own thoughts regarding this issue without vitriol, without denigration, and without scapegoating. Moreover, it is with that quest for truth and wisdom Ner Tamid had and will continue to operate in a spirit of respect. Our commitment to respect and conversation is overextending. Today is the biblical holiday of Purim. Purim is a holiday remembering when Queen Esther discovered that there was a homicidal plot from a man named Haman to kill all the Jews living in what was at the time Persian occupation of Israel. It is unfortunate we still have these issues today, from Rwanda to Burundi to Darfur and currently in Uganda. The issues of genocide don't seem to cease. The root of hate does not seem to die out. Ner Tamid's goal tonight is not to be right or to parade an insincere sense of self-righteousness. Our group humbly comes before the USF community to point out that, like Queen Esther in the biblical account, there are still modern attacks against Israel, whether they be constructed in language or otherwise. However, like with Queen Esther, with developed knowledge, we can rid our surroundings of Hamans, and like Queen Esther, further foster peace. I want to begin by stating I love being a USF Bull. One of the things I'm proud about is the immense diversity that's on this campus. If you look around in this room, we represent many backgrounds, nationalities, ethnicities, races, socioeconomic positions. We're a diverse group. Tonight is Ner Tamid USF's opportunity to voice another diverse point of view, and that is the position of advocacy for Israel from a Messianic Jewish perspective. You've all received index cards as you entered into the auditorium. Those index cards are for you to write down any questions you have for Dr. Michael Brown pertaining to the topic tonight, which is Israel, Palestine, the Middle East. We're going to try to keep it focused. He may not be able to address all your questions, but we hope to have many of them addressed. And now we're going to bring up Dr. Michael Brown. Dr. Michael Brown holds a PhD in Near Eastern Languages and Literatures from New York University and has served as an adjunct professor at Southern Evangelical Seminary, Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary, Trinity Evangelical Divinity School, Fuller Theological Seminary, Denver Theological Seminary, the King's Seminary, Regent University of Divinity. Dr. Brown is the author of 20 books, one of which has been translated into 12 languages. He has also contributed numerous articles to scholarly publications, including the Theological Dictionary of the Old Testament. Dr. Brown is the host of a daily nationally syndicated talk radio show called The Line of Fire, as well as the host of a documentary TV series called Think It Through, which airs internationally on the INSP network. We're really glad to have Dr. Michael Brown tonight, and like I said earlier, feel free to come closer. We're family, we're all bulls here, you know. Don't feel like you have to be 10 miles apart from your neighbor, but it's with warm regards that we invite Dr. Michael Brown. Thank you.